Apex, Fortnite, Siege, Black Ops 4 even. Heck, I think I even said it in a couple times during Beat Saber, if I'm not correct.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Well, then again, if you think about it, there is this really hard song that I literally can't do. So,
Your ass, Beat Saber.
what?
I wanna whoop your ass, Beat Saber.
I'm playing Sledge and I ripped open their door. Or not door. Hello, are you deaf? Come back.
What?
In a minute.
3 enemies remaining.
Hey, dude.
Didn't. I didn't mean to shoot him.
You did.
No, I didn't. You my friend.
Yes.
Alright. Debunked the last guy with my mallet. Yes!
Op 4 eliminated.
Shut up. God. Are you hyper or some shit?
I mean, I drank 4 bottles of Mountain Dew, chugged 3 massive cups of tea, and I'm now on my 4th.
I think there's something wrong with
I have a huge, I have a huge caffeine addiction. Okay.
you. I don't think it's caffeine, brother.
What is it? Because I'm actually worried about my health.
Stay worried.
Gotcha, mate. Oh, you know what's a really good secondary? The SMG-11. In my opinion, it's the best. It's so good! Yeet! Well, I actually got a kill with that. Oh, I like that. Can't just start a song and then stop it. Water.
3 hostiles remaining. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Seamus Cowden, also known as his nickname as Sledge, is in the organization of the SAS. He was born April 2nd, and he is now 35, and he was born in Scotland. Sledge basically, he went through the Olympics, and he got really good at it, so his most usefulness is using strength and speed to his advantage. You want to mainly, if you're going to be using a sledge, you're going to be smart and tactical of where you just swing your, where you're swinging your hammer, and not just swinging it at any soft wall that you're finding. But that's also why he's so easy to master. He's also super easy to master because you got his loadout, but we're gonna get to that in a second. He is a 1 difficulty. Like I said, it's pretty easy to master. He is a 2 spirit and 2 armor, meaning he can run pretty fast, but can also stop bullets with his chest and legs pretty easily. So it's pretty good. Might want to pick him. The LED5A2. LED5. If you were new at the game, which Steel Wave just came out today, if you are new to the game, master this gun first. It is really, really easy to control. Its fire rate is actually kind of around the middle. It's really easy to run around with. It has the normal kind of ammo capacity, and its damage is actually fairly high. Its recoil, like I said, it can be iffy, but that's also depending on what attachments you use. See, the attachments I'm using right now are, I'm using the ACOG for long distances. Is really useful. Always want to be running an ACOG. If there is an exception, might want to go with hollow, but that's only the small points. I normally run muzzle brake, but Ubisoft decided they were going to change some of the LED5's recoil patterns, or just adjust it a little bit. So I had to actually run compensator for a bit, and I just kind of left it on because it's feeling pretty good. I'm obviously running foregrip. I think it's the only grip you're allowed, if I'm not correct. I'm not running any laser sight, and I mean, it doesn't really matter, but using my spider charm, my Evo charm. But so yeah, there's the L85 for you. And here's the SMG11. A really, really good secondary to be using. If you're starting off with the game and you're trying to understand fast recoil guns, this is a really good one to use, because if you can control this, you'll be able to control the Vector. You'll be able to control the Scorpion Evo. You'll be able to control the MX4 Storm. You'll be able to control all of those fast-firing guns. Super easy. It's not even that hard to master either. It is only for the SAS. Well, kinda. Amaru has it. I am running on it. It's really fast firing, like I said. Its capacity is only 16, and its damage is actually 12 lower than the LED5 that I showed you. But what I'm running on it is I'm running red dot sight. I normally use reflex, but recently this season a lot of stuff's been like iffy with me, so I've been just putting on red dot, and it's been solid since. I'm using flash hider instead of compensator. A lot of people get that mixed up. Some people like to use compensator. for me, it just doesn't seem to work, so I use either flash hider or I use muzzle brake. If I have a lot of recoil, I go flash hider. If I'm really good with guns, I go muzzle brake, but that's depending. Foregrip, the only grip I think you can have. Also, pretty known that you probably should have it. Also, laser sight. It does kind of make it easier. Like if you start shooting as you're aiming in, it makes it so that way it's kind of more pinpoint onto where you're trying to aim. It makes it good. Now, if you're a bit of a wimp, playing Sledge, here's a shotgun for you. It's actually one of the better shotguns in the game. It's the M590. But it's the SAS shotgun. It's actually, like I said, it's a pretty good shotgun, but it's just, I never would think that you should use it for Sledge over the LED5. But, so, it's got pretty high damage. Obviously, it's a shotgun, so it's gonna have low fire rate. Its capacity is only 7. So, it's about like an average shotgun. I don't know what you would expect. So, yeah. And while we're at the at this, I'm just gonna show you the P22-6. It is a 50 damage, so it's actually a pretty high damage pistol. This pistol, I'm pretty sure, if I can remember it, because I have a hard time remembering things after looking at it for a short period. It's actually a lot more damage than the LED5. I think it's only 5 if I'm not mistaken. Its capacity is only 15. Mobility is actually down a bit, and its fire rate is only by 1. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Not too good. Not too bad. You know, whatever. He comes with frag grenades and stun grenades. You really don't want to be using the stun grenades over the frags, but if that's the way you go, then that's the way you go. So, just leave it to you. Alright.